Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're going to explore something that almost every English learner struggles with: speaking with confidence. Maybe you've studied English for years. You know grammar rules, you can read books, maybe even write emails. But when it's time to actually speak, your mind goes blank suddenly. Your heart will race. You start sweating and you think, what if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me? What if I don't understand? This fear is completely normal. But here's the truth. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. And today, I'll give you step by step on how to do exactly that. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, sit back, and let's begin this journey together. Before we talk about strategies, let's ask, what is confidence? Confidence is not about being perfect. Confidence is not about never making mistakes. Everyone does. Confidence is about trusting yourself to try, even when you might fail. Think of it like driving a car. The first time you drove, you were nervous, but after many times, it becomes automatic, just a second nature. Speaking English works the same way. The more you practice, the less scary it feels. Confidence grows through action, not before it. Now, let's be honest. The number one reason people feel shy to speak English is fear of mistakes. But let me ask you, do you laugh at a little child when they mispronounce a word? Of course not. You encourage them. You try to help them. So why are you so hard on yourself? Every mistake is proof that you're learning, that you're trying. Think of mistakes as stepping stones across a river. Without them, you can't reach the other side. Right now, say out loud, I give myself permission to make mistakes in English. I want you to repeat that 3 times. I give myself permission to make mistakes in English. Go ahead. Good. Now let your brain accept it. Many learners say, I don't have anyone to practice with. But here's the truth. You don't need someone else. You can practice alone every single day. Talk to yourself while you're cooking. I'm going to cut the onions. Now I'm going to boil the water. Practice storytelling. Choose a memory from yesterday and tell it in English. Record your voice. Listen to it back. Notice your pronunciation and any room to improve. At first, it will feel strange, but soon it just becomes normal. You'll hear your own voice in English and think, wow, this sounds natural. Every morning, speak in English for 2 minutes about your plan for the day. Do it while you're brushing your teeth, you're walking, anything that is a natural thing for you to do in the morning. Small habits will build your confidence. Think of speaking like going to the gym. You don't start by lifting 100 kilos. You start with small weights. Start small in English too. Order coffee in English. Say hello to a tourist. Ask for directions in English. Even if you already know the way. Each small success builds your confidence muscle. A friend of mine from Egypt was terrified to speak English. One day, he finally ordered a sandwich in English at Subway. The worker understood him perfectly. That small win gave him power. Later, he joined English conversation groups, and now he works in an American company. Here's a big secret. The purpose of English is not to sound perfect. It's to communicate. If someone understands your idea, you succeeded. Don't worry about your accent. Don't worry if you say he go instead of he goes. People still understand you. Native speakers make mistakes all the time, myself included. They forget words. They change sentences halfway. That is normal. The next time you speak, set your goal like this. My goal is not to speak perfectly. My goal is to be understood. Confidence grows when you push yourself little by little outside your comfort zone. Imagine a circle, and inside the circle, you feel safe. You speak to yourself, maybe to one close friend. Outside the circle, it feels scary. Speaking to strangers, joining a group, giving a presentation. But here's the magic. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, the circle grows. What felt scary yesterday feels normal tomorrow. Here's a practical tip for you. Once a week, do something slightly scary in English. Join a free Zoom speaking club, record a video, or comment in English online. Confidence is not just about practice. It's also about how you talk to yourself. If you say, "I'm terrible, I'll never learn," your brain believes it. If you say, "I'm improving every day," or "I can do this," your brain will believe that too. Your words are powerful. Use them carefully. Here's some affirmations you can try. I don't need to be perfect to speak English. People are interested in my ideas, not my grammar. Every time I speak, I get better. Say these before you start a conversation, and it will change your energy. Sometimes you feel nervous because you don't know what to say. The solution? Learn ready-made phrases. For example, "That's interesting. Tell me more." "Can you repeat that, please?" Or, "I don't know the word, but let me explain." These phrases are like tools in your pocket. When you need them, they are ready. That gives you confidence. Another challenge for you: memorize 5 survival phrases this week and use them in real conversations. If English feels foreign, you will always feel shy. But if English is part of your daily environment, your confidence is going to grow naturally. Change your phone to English. Watch shows, YouTube, and listen to podcasts in English daily. Follow English-speaking creators on Instagram or TikTok. The more English becomes your normal life, the less scary it is to use it. A student of mine in Morocco changed her phone language to English. At first, it was hard, but after 2 months, she told me, "Now English is my habit. It doesn't feel foreign anymore." Confidence doesn't come in one big moment. It comes from celebrating progress. Ask yourself, last year, could I introduce myself? Maybe not, but now I can. Last month, was I scared to join an online call? Maybe yes, but now I tried. Celebrate these steps. Every little win builds your story of confidence. Now, we're going to do a little exercise. Write down 3 things you have already achieved in English. Read them when you feel nervous and see if that helps. Let me close with a story. I once met a man from Brazil who wanted to study in the U.S. His English was weak, though, and his confidence was even weaker. He barely spoke in class, but he decided to follow 3 rules. 1. Speak at least 1 sentence in English every day. 2. Never apologize for his accent. 3. Celebrate small wins. At first, progress was slow, but after 6 months, he was giving full presentations. His teacher said, "You speak with more confidence than many native speakers." The truth, he wasn't perfect, but he was brave. And bravery is what creates confidence. So, my friends, remember this. Confidence is built, not given. Mistakes are your teachers. Start small, practice daily, and focus on connection. Speak bravely today, and confidence will follow tomorrow. And here's your mission. Today, say 1 thing in English to someone. Just 1. It could be hello. It could be how are you? But speak. Because every word you say builds your future confidence. Thank you so much for listening. If you found this useful, keep following for more English learning tips. And most importantly, go out and use your English today. I'll see you next time.